and welcome to this 25th episode of the ADHD-Friendly podcast. I'm Patty Blinderman. I'm your host of all things ADHD-Friendly, and I'm an ADHD coach. I reversed that today. So this is going to be a quick podcast where I'm just checking in and asking for your feedback. This is the 25th episode, and I started this podcast by committing to myself that I would do 5 episodes. It was really overwhelming. I've been trying to start for years, and I just kept getting overwhelmed. And so I just realized I could decide I'm only going to do 5, and then I can reevaluate and see what I thought and how I liked it and if I wanted to keep going. And so I'm now excited to be doing my 25th episode, and I've managed to record 1 episode every week for the past 25 weeks. All episodes come out on Fridays. I've learned that doing an episode takes me on average 3 hours a week, and I just kind of carve out time in between meeting with clients and groups so I can keep the structure pretty simple. But now that I've reached this milestone, I love it. I love doing it. I have so many ideas of things I want to talk about. My list is ever growing of topics for my podcast, but I want to invite some feedback. And what I've learned over the years is to ask for feedback the way I can receive it. So I'm going to ask you to share what you like if you've been listening to my podcast, what you would like more of or less of, what you'd rather not see or hear me do. And some things, I may not be able to change. It might be you don't like my voice or the way I look. Can't change those. But if it's something I can and it aligns with my goals, then absolutely, I'd love to hear it. And I will then be more motivated because I'm getting direct feedback that I can take and use. And I really do want to highlight that the reason I do this is to share things that I've learned over time work for me, or that I notice and I think, oh, this might be an ADHD friendly way to approach things, or this might be a tool that can be really helpful. And my hope is to really just get information out there to support anyone that has ADHD brain wiring or impacted executive function skills to have a way to create some ease in your life and to really just lean into acknowledging, okay, so I'm not great at time management, but I know if I have analog clocks around and I can see them with ease, I'm able to manage time. And I'm not, running late, whatever it is, just some simple strategies to support your unique brain wiring. And my next goal for my podcast is to get 100 subscribers on my YouTube channel. Specifically YouTube, if you're listening to me on either like Apple Podcast or anything else, I can use a link pretty easily. With YouTube, I get a really long, many character link that I need to share whenever I want to share my podcast with someone. And I don't find it ADHD friendly. And once I get 100 subscribers on my YouTube channel, ADHD Friendly Podcast, I get a customized link. And that to me feels ADHD friendly for my brain, but I also believe it's ADHD friendly in general because it'll have my name of my podcast in the link, and I just want to hit 100 to do that. So really my goal is not to make money doing my podcast. My goal is simply to reach as many people as I can who might benefit from an ADHD friendly strategy, tool, or tip that I share, and having a customized link just feels like I can do that with a little bit more ease. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to my podcast and share it with a friend. I really, really do appreciate it. And so that's it. That's all I wanted to share for this 25th episode of the ADHD Friendly podcast. Again, if you'd like to leave some feedback that could help me to improve my podcast, please email me. I'm going to put my email in the show notes, and I'll say it now as well. So it's Patty, Patty, at addpositivefocus.com. That's ADD positivefocus.com. Again, this will be in the show notes. So if you like this episode, please subscribe to my podcast, recommend it to a friend. And as always, until next time, tally ho.